Well, holy mackerel friends, welcome to today's lower body session here with Persist. We have got a laundry list of great stuff to build strength, muscle, mobility, flexibility, and just have a damn good time whilst we're doing it. I'm not going to get into the details. There's plenty of time for me to explain that with the old Britney mic. As we go along, we're going to kick things up with a warm-up and then plenty of nice pairings and giant sets to dig in today. You're going to see me using a variety of dumbbells, but generally a sort of light to moderate, slightly heavier pair is where most of my work is going to take place today. Naturally, just do your best with the weight selections that you have. A little bit of trial and error goes a long way. No worries, you're still going to get a great session as long as you follow along and do your best. I'm going to see you for the warm-up in just a moment. Yes! We're about to kick things off here, my friends. I hope you're doing good. I hope you're feeling energized. And if you're not, like me, it's been a long old day in the gym. We're still here and we're going to move and we're going to do our best and we're going to feel better for it. We don't always have ideal circumstances. Let's do a lizard lunge to kick things off. A nice high plank push-up position. Big step, right foot, right hand. Reach the elbow towards that foot. Turn the body, open the hand out. Follow the eyes past the fingers. Take your time with that rotation. We're not just flailing around. This is such a popular move in warm-ups, but it really is a great dose of utility for the hips, spine, all the good things. We want to do it well.
Halfway there.
Oh, I guarantee, especially if you're not feeling up for it today, within 5 minutes, we are going to be feeling better. The 5-minute rule goes a long way.
10 seconds.
Just do the first 5 minutes and you'll probably carry on.
Rest.
Oh, cool. That brings us to our next one, mobility squat. We're going to go unloaded for this one here. Keep things nice and simple. Put your feet in your favorite squat stance, probably around shoulder width. I'm going to come on down and I'm going to drive the knees out with the elbows. Oh, and release. Drive them out, also actively pulling and release. Drive out. Keep pulling them out. Stand tall. Go back on down. Rinse, repeat. 1, 2, 3, stand tall.
Halfway there.
Oh yeah, jolly good.
Ten seconds.
And that'll do us nicely. We're now going to do a B stance. Good morning. Warm up the hip hinge, the lower back, the hamstrings, the glutes. Lovely. B stance refers to this sort of kickstand position. So I get to bias one leg at a time. In this case, I'm going to do my left leg. I'm going to go hands on the back of the head, pull my shoulders back. Soft knees. Drive the bum back until your chest faces the floor, or indeed until you feel a big stretch on the back of the hamstring. We want to envision keeping the torso, indeed the spine, nice and straight. As you really hinge the hips back, get that big stretch, drive tall. Lovely. This will look a little different for all of us, depending on your current range of motion. That's cool. Just pay attention to that hamstring sensation.
Halfway there.
And trying not to droop in the upper back, shoulders, and so on. Staying tall with the chest. Big stretch. Oh, Billy.
10 seconds. Rest.
Very cool. We're going to do the other side. Kel surprise. Keep that knee nice and soft. Let it bend as much as it wants to.
Round 4. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Alrighty, that'll do us, kids. Last one is going to be an alternating single leg glute bridge. So we come on down. Really want to drive through the heels, so lifting your toes can be a good cue. Hands on the floor. I'm going to drive up one side, squeeze and down. Hit the other side. Drive up, squeeze and down. Try not to arch the lower back too much. Keeping the ribs pulled down. Driving through the heels should help to really feel that in the buttocks.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Oh yeah. Pretty nice and warm. Feeling in the body more than I was. That's what we're after. Alrighty, we got that first pairing coming up. He's about to make some noise, but we got a bit more rest. We're good. Grab yourselves
Rest.
a couple of light to moderate dumbbells. We've got 3 sets of this opening gambit. This is a big one. We're going to be doing a split squat, left, right, into a Romanian deadlift. Each one has a 60-second window. You don't have to work for the whole 60 seconds, but I've opened these windows up a bit so that if you feel like you can continue to work, we want to challenge those muscles. Maybe that's a good thing for you to do. Maybe you go a little bit heavier and you don't work for 60 seconds. Let's just take a look. So,
Let's go.
dumbbells on up. I'm going to take a step back. Find the toes at the back on the balls of the foot. Control the knee to the floor. Kiss and drive to the top. Squeezing this front leg is our main target. You can play around with the length of your stance to bias things differently. I've gone for sort of standard position, not quite a vertical shin, but not really forward leaning. Somewhere in between is fine for me today. Going slowly down.
Halfway there.
Light touch of the knee at the bottom. Because we don't have anywhere to elevate the front foot, which can be a nice touch to deepen the range of motion, make sure you are going all the way to the floor and kissing the knee, because it's still a relatively small range of motion.
10 seconds. Rest.
Cool, and 30 seconds rest. I'm a generous fella, but it's because I want you to work hard in these windows. That's all I got to say about that. Cool. And like I said, 3 sets. So I'm going to go through with these weights for the next 2 movements and then make a decision if I want to go heavier. It's a nice thing. 3 sets might feel long to you, but it's good as long as we find a couple of those that are nice and tough. On to the other side.
Round 2.
Slow and smooth kiss. Don't worry if things are feeling maybe a little cranky. We still got to get some blood flow and nutrients to these joints, and we got to do that with movement. That's why just getting through that initial phase of the workout is really important. Probably won't feel that good. Get into it, get hot, feel nice and oily. Oh, I feel like a different person.
Halfway there. 10 seconds.
Oh man.
Rest.
Those did feel like long sets. Some heat in the legs. Next up's going to be the Romanian deadlift, an absolute staple. I abuse the hell out of this movement, especially with these dumbbell only workouts. It's going to be your most reliable way of lengthening that hamstring and glutes under some load without access to heavier equipment or machines. The RDL is our closest companion. So let's get those dumbbells up, feet under the hips. Dumbbells stay close to the legs, soft knee, drive the hip back. Slowly, finding your best hamstring stretch without rounding the back. And lock the glutes out at the top. Nice long stretch. Don't let the knees bend too much. Just enough to get a good hip hinge back. I'm keeping my armpits really tight. That's one of the best cues I can give you. Like you gotta hold something in your armpits. That's gonna switch on those back muscles. Make sure we keep our spine nice and straight. Really paying attention to that long stretch in the back of the legs. Again, will look a bit different for everyone here depending on your flexibility.
10 seconds.
Oh, that's nice. Getting into it.
Rest.
And another 30 seconds before we start the whole thing again. Very cool. Like I said earlier, if you want to grab heavier than you just did there, maybe that's a good shout. Maybe you want to stick. I promise this isn't a cop-out. I am tired. I've been working hard this week. It's a long day today. I just want to come away feeling good. I'm not trying to do any personal best today or anything. I just want to work hard and feel good. So I'm going to stick with these weights. Let's get back to it, friends. Remember, you don't have to do the full 60 seconds. That's not a cop-out. Maybe you're using weights that are going to make 40 seconds tough. That is fine also. I like to give you guys plenty of options here, have some agency, and allow you to customize your workout a little bit. If the set is challenging you, that's going to create a stimulus for growth and adaptation. That's what matters, really. Other than having a good time and listening to me ramble on, of course.
Halfway there.
Sometimes going lighter, really feeling and controlling every bit of the movement can be also very productive. Maybe doing some more reps there, getting a bit more of a sizzle in the tissues. I'm being humbled already.
10 seconds. Rest.
Okay. Very nice. Keep the introductions coming, guys. That last video, bang, that was nice. Maybe it was the YouTube algorithm because I hadn't posted in a couple of weeks. It was like, let's show the video to more people. But that's the way it felt, really cool. Had Sam from California, love that. Love that little introduction, Sam. Good energy. Keep it coming, friends. You're not just a number on a screen. You're my workout buddies. Love waking up to those comments, hearing you guys getting after it. It's honestly powerful stuff. That's why I became a coach all those moons ago. It's powerful stuff. Human connection through hard work. Nothing like it.
Halfway there.
Thank you, sir.
Seconds. Rest.
Oh, that was a long set. Goodness gracious me. Some might say too long. Romanian deadlift. Probably the one with a bit more form nuance. Just a reminder, keep the armpits tight to the body. Dumbbells close to the legs, and we want that kind of side profile. Big stretch here, not really bent knees, but just a little bit.
Round 6.
Back in business. I like to have a little pause at the bottom. I'm not making that enforced today, but that can be a way, just to really eke out, challenge that deep stretch a little bit more. That is where the money's made. Is that deep stretch in the muscle tissues.
Halfway there. 10 seconds. Rest.
Okay, buddies. Twist my arm. Last set. Let's do a little heavier. Ooh. Last set, guys. All right. So depending on how the last couple have felt for you, let's make this one count. Extra juicy times. We get a full minute off afterwards. Oh, let's get it.
Round 7.
Oh, buddy, these feel heavy.
Halfway there.
Hold the line. Come on, all the way.
Rest.
Oh, gross. Not gross, very good, lovely. Positivity. Second leg always feels probably a bit more tired because it's been supporting that first leg, if you're ever wondering. How's my Brittany mic? All right. Oh God, toiling with the microphone, I promise. It's not on purpose. Here we go, last set. Ah, lovely.
Halfway there.
Oh yeah.
Ten seconds.
Oh, I'm calling it there. Goodness me.
Rest.
All right. Last of the RDLs. Going to be your strongest movement now, probably out of a lot of them. So go heavy. What's going on here? There we go. All right. Come on.
Last round.
Slow, steady reps.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Okay.
Rest.
Simply delightful. Well done. That might have felt like a long old bunch of sets, because it was. We're now going to come into this unilateral mayhem Lunge on one side, lunge on the other side, single leg glute bridge, single leg glute bridge. But we just do it twice, okay? So you might find one set's like a bit of trial and error, and then one set I want you to go hard.
Rest.
You might end up going hard out the gate, also cool. Just 2 sets, so psychologically quite nice. With the reverse lunge, I'm gonna grab my dumbbells. Unlike the split squat, I do want to take a slightly longer step, stretch out the glutes a bit more, allow the chest to come forward, lovely, and then drive tool every rep. So we're stepping back, sinking straight down, driving
10
tool.
seconds.
Why does talking feel like cardio to me? Come on. All right, I'm gonna go left leg first. Nice long step. Kiss and drive. So I'm going really athletic and fast on the way up if I can. Slow, controlled on the way down. Kiss, drive. You might notice 45-second work windows as well. Generous.
Break it down. Take a walk.
All right, big glute pairing here.
Halfway there.
Take your coffee. Out the day. Take the time. Never go to work.
10 seconds. Rest.
Okay. Nice. I enjoyed that movement. That felt good.
Go to trips.
I can feel the glute pump already.
This is mine. Break the bricks.
Then what do we got? Nice little EMOM at the end. Some cool isolation movements.
Spend the time.
And then flexibility.
Have
Oh,
no choice.
great.
Go to trips.
Just great.
This is mine. Break the bricks.
Oh.
Monkey's time. Have
Round
days.
2.
Spend the time. Do your thing. Do your stuff. Get over it. Start with it. Take your time. Fascinate. By the way, we are here then we cannot think about.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
We cannot think about.
Rest.
Alrighty. Single leg glute bridge will come down to the floor. Now it's a very small range of motion, okay?
Search yourself.
But can also be surprisingly tough.
Feel
If you know out the gate you're gonna want a dumbbell on the hip to challenge it, that's cool, that's your prerog.
I want to hear.
I'm gonna go body weight first,
We go to sleep.
see how I am with the full 45 seconds. Today, same thing we did at the start. Rib cage down, drive through the heel, hands in support, squeeze, control slow. Take a momentary pause at the top. Just a nice glute lockout so you know you're really contracting that muscle, not bouncing around.
Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Yep. Oh, and a convenient resting place.
Shape the ways.
This is programming
Shape your
in
time.
an art form.
Shape the ways.
Oh, good. These are good rest periods. I think that's absolutely spot on.
Round 4. Halfway there.
Always find it harder to breathe when you stay close to me.
10 seconds.
I always find it hard.
Rest.
Goodness me. Weirdly hard. But again, if that really didn't challenge you and you happen to be near a chair or a sofa, you can pop your upper back just below the shoulder blades on said elevation, and that will elevate and increase the range of motion for that glute bridge. Not a bad idea. What are we doing? Lunges. Oh my God. Okay. Last round though. Hey, what are we gonna do? Man, proof's in the pudding. I just feel better. I just feel better than I did 30 minutes ago. Amazing.
Halfway there. Ten seconds.
Oh man.
Rest.
Nearly missed my mouth. That would have been embarrassing. Still here? Love to see it. Love to see it.
Round 6. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Nice. Love it. Oh yeah, tremendous. That's got good energy.
Round 7. Halfway there. Ten seconds. Rest.
Oh, nice, man. Oh yeah. Fantastic. I like this new studio. What do you think? Some will say it's fake. They're lying. It's a pseudo-industrialist minimalism. Okay.
Last round.
Last dance, friends. Let's keep them pumping on. Big squeezes.
Halfway there. 10 seconds. Rest.
We burnt ourselves a minute off before the last shebang. Now let me tell you about it. It's going to be an EMOM. Every minute on the minute is our acronym of the moment. So this isn't actually working for the full window. This is where we can kind of play jazz. 30 to 45 seconds of work so that we have enough rest time to transition to the next movement. So keep an eye out for that. We'll play with movements that give you that freedom.
Rest.
We've got a Nordic quad or natural leg extension. This is an isolation for the quad. Now you want to be super conservative here if you haven't done this kind of thing. So it puts a lot of force through where that quad inserts into the knee, but it's a really amazing strength and flexibility builder. No weights for this one. I'm going to talk you through how I want us to give it a go. Basically, the further back your torso leans, the more stretch, the more intensity. So play there. You might want to stay really tall at first. And we're also going to use our hands to help us come out of the movement.
Let's go.
So let's have a play here with like 5 reps. If you keep your bum squeezed, it's going to make it harder. If you soften the hips, it's a little easier. I'm going to anticipate, let my hands control the descent, a little bit of a press, and then I'm pressing the lower leg into the ground. I know there's a lot going on there, just have a play. You'll feel it, it's hard. Nice soft landing, bum to heels if you can. A little bit of assistance to come out. Try to keep the bum squeezed as much as you can. Soft landing.
Halfway there.
And descend. Alrighty, nice. The next one,
10 seconds.
oh how I hate it. You can go unloaded for this. I'm gonna try a pair of dumbbells. It's gonna be a horse stance. Wide foot base, toes turned out, hands hanging between the legs. Drop the hips down. Trying to stay tall in the chest and not let the knees cave in. Play with your foot position if you need to. And we're just holding, driving the knees out. I'm just gonna push for 30 seconds because this is unpleasant at best. Oh my God.
Halfway there.
Lovely. The last one is going to be a hollow body leg raise for the abdominals. So we're going to play with this position into this position. You can let the knees bend more. The main thing, I want you to imagine there's like a penny under the small of your back,
10 seconds.
and you're trying to imprint that penny on the floor. Don't let the penny get any air. Crush your lower back into the ground. Keep your ribs down. So long hollow body, raise up, squeeze the abs, lower down.
Halfway there.
I just went with 10, judging by the time. And any kind of hollow work always offends me deeply.
10 seconds.
I wish it didn't. It's great for you. Okay, one more time through. Your leg extension should feel a bit better here because we're warmer through that range. Let's have a play. Again, stay tall in the torso if you need to. Might look a bit like this. Big stretch, extend. So that might be a good halfway point. I'm gonna be a bit tougher. A little boost down, extend.
Halfway there.
Oh man, don't get easier, swear to God. All right, onto that horse stance. You could add a bit of weight because it will pull you deeper into the stretch.
seconds.
But make no mistake, it's not a holiday. Oh man. Go to that special place. Yo, buddy.
Halfway there.
Thank you very much, sir. Oh, and just like that, we're into that final work window, and then we'll do a nice bit of flexibility work at the end. If you're still here, you're a legend.
10 seconds.
Hollow raises, just do a hard set. However many that is for you.
Last round.
Oopsie daisy. You might see people do this in the gym, like passing a ball between their hands and their feet. Can be a nice little drill. Something to take your mind off the unpleasantness of it all.
Halfway there.
Forgive me. Oh, wow.
10 seconds.
Okay. Really nice. I'm just gonna let that beeper go off.
Rest.
Firstly, well done, really cool. Join me, if you will, for a couple of minutes of forward fold, pike compression work. Sitting on the floor, feet together, legs straight. Now follow my cues here. What I'm gonna get us to do is just fold forward first. Wherever your natural position is, let's just find a bit of stretchy time. I want us to try and keep our legs straight here, but right at this moment, we're not contracting anything, which we'll do shortly. Just find wherever your end point is. If you can grab your toes, cool, but don't force it. Maybe it's here, maybe nowhere. Just taking a moment to reflect on our legendary efforts here. Really good, thoughtful work carried out throughout the body. So what I want us to do here, squeeze your quads together, compress your abs. They might be cramping a bit from the hollow work, but you're going to try and pull yourself in a little bit deeper. Squeeze your quads like you're trying to lift your legs off the ground. Don't worry, they won't go anywhere, but that's how I want it to feel. Hey. Hey. Squeezing, pulling your abs down. And then try and hold. Maybe it's something on the leg, or sock, or a shoe, or a foot. And we're going to try and relax again. Okay. We should have pulled ourselves into a slightly deeper position. And relaxing, if there is such a word. Now I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to drive my heels into the ground to activate the antagonist muscles on the hamstring. You'll again feel really weird. Drive your heels into the ground. Keep pulling yourself a little deeper. Driving the heels, driving the heels, driving the heels down. And then try to relax deeper into that stretch. Oh. Nearly there. I'm going to do one more. Quad squeezed. Compress abs, pull deeper
10 seconds.
into the stretch here. And now just hanging out with some deep breaths. Oh.
Well done.
Well done indeed. If you want to hang out there some more, that was great, but that's a little introduction to some nice contract, relax, antagonist. Oh, active stretch stuff. Whoa. Love that session. I hope you did too. I hope you tell your friends about it. I hope you tell me about it. I hope you introduce yourself if you haven't already. And you like and you comment and do all the things that help me. So I can help you love it. Really enjoyed that session with you. I hope you did too. And I'll see you in the next one, full body on Persist. Ciao, my friends.